Hello everyone, Larry Satchwell here. It seems like Georgia is the new Seattle, Washington. It's rained like this about every other day for the last 6 months, it seems. And this is my favorite place to work outside. But it's not dry. We have had rain after rain after rain, and finally we have 3 days of predicted no rain. It's beautiful outside, spring has sprung. And I'm going to try to dry in this under my deck today so I can work out here and keep the sawdust out of the basement whenever possible. This is a two-person job, and as you can see, I don't have two people, so I need some helpers. These are my corner gluing helpers that I use when I'm gluing something up, but they work great for this. I just need a couple of brackets right here. Sometimes I need a reminder for my hearing protection. Second screw is just to keep it from turning upside down and landing on my head, because I don't own a hard hat. So I have this 2x4 cut to length, and ideally I can heave it up here without it falling on my head. When I redid the deck a couple of summers ago, I extended the flashing out beyond where I thought it would need to be for this very reason. And so 2 years later, now I'm getting ready to dry this in. And as you can see, I've only got one screw into each one of these floor joists. So I think I'm going to gather up some scrap 2x4s and reinforce that a little bit more, at least on, I'll do it on every one. So I have the first, I guess, rafter, because I'm going to be attaching the metal to that, up, and I forgot to turn this camera on, but the slope is going to look real good. This is mainly just to divert water off of the deck and out of my area so I can work on my bench out here. More scraps from the playground area. that's 2 sheets up. Frankly, I thought it would be easier than it is. It's a 2-person job. But until tomorrow. All right, next day. So this is what I came up with after I was trying to fall asleep last night. I've got a strap, and I've taken one of the screws out temporarily, put that strap up, and I've got the other end over here. So then I have my other helper over here, and I think this will work a lot better. The other thing I've learned, these screws are sharp, but it's easier, much easier to go ahead and drill a small hole, especially when you're trying to establish where this thing goes. The last 2 panels, probably the most difficult. The last screw. Well, there it is. I'm sure we won't have to wait long for the next rain. The downside to this is that it's a great place for wasps to make nests and for carpenter bees to drill. I'm not sure how to fix that. Right now it's looking pretty shiny. I'm considering painting it black, but that's another day. It's time for lunch and go into the garden. Thanks for watching. Well, we didn't have to wait long. A couple days, and it's raining and it's dry. I am getting some, it's blowing too, so I am getting some over here on the end of the bench. But here where I'm working, completely dry.